Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into 10 amazing kitchen secrets that can truly transform how you cook, prep, and manage your kitchen space. These tips come straight from professional kitchens and experienced home cooks, aimed at making cooking easier, faster, and a whole lot more enjoyable. Let's jump right in. Listen up, you donkey. One of the best-kept secrets in any kitchen is the importance of mastering knife skills. This isn't some fancy restaurant trick, it's a fundamental skill that will elevate your cooking from amateur hour to Michelin star potential. First things first, grip. You need to hold the bloody knife like you mean it. Pinch the blade at the base with your thumb and forefinger, not like you're holding a fish out of water. Control comes from that grip. Now forget that hacking motion you've been doing, we're going for smooth, controlled cuts. The rocking technique, that's your new best friend. Use the tip of the knife as your anchor and glide that blade through your ingredients. And for God's sake, consistency. You want those diced onions to be even, don't you? Practice makes perfect, so grab those carrots, peppers, anything you can get your hands on, and get chopping. Remember, a sharp knife and a steady hand will make your prep work faster, safer, and less of a nightmare to clean up. It's the foundation of any good dish. Get it right, and you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. Right, you lot, let's talk about mise en place. It's French for everything in its place, and it's a rule professional kitchens live by. You think I run around like a headless chicken during service? No, because I'm organized. Before you even think about turning on the stove, you prep everything. Chop your vegetables, measure your spices, get those sauces ready. It's like having your own culinary army, all lined up and ready to go. This isn't just about looking organized, it's about efficiency. No more scrambling for that missing ingredient while your sauce is reducing to oblivion. Everything you need is right there, ready to go. And trust me, it reduces mistakes. When you're not rushing around like a maniac, you're less likely to misread a recipe or forget a crucial step. Less stress, fewer mistakes, better food. It's a no-brainer. So take those extra few minutes to prep. Your taste buds and your sanity will thank you for it. Listen up. You want to know the real secret to restaurant quality food? It's all about building those layers of flavor. And it all starts with seasoning, but not just chucking salt and pepper at the end. First off, we season our proteins early. Give that chicken or steak a good rub with salt and pepper before cooking. It allows the flavors to penetrate, not just sit on the surface. Then, when you're cooking, think about adding aromatics like garlic, onions, and herbs at different stages. Let those flavors bloom and meld with the other ingredients. Now here's the kicker. Don't be afraid to adjust the seasoning as you go. Taste, taste, taste. Add a pinch of salt here, a squeeze of lemon there. This is how you create depth and complexity. Remember, seasoning isn't a one-time deal. It's an ongoing process throughout the cooking process. Master this, and you'll be amazed at the difference it makes to your dishes. Chapter 4. Smart storage techniques to extend shelf life. Stop wasting food. Proper storage is your secret weapon. Keep ingredients fresh and flavorful for longer. Take herbs, for instance. Trim the stems, pop them in water, cover loosely with a plastic bag, and store in the fridge. Avocados? Store them with onions to prevent browning. Keep onions and potatoes separate to avoid sprouting. Freeze leftover herbs, stock, or half an onion. Label and portion them. A well-organized fridge and pantry are essential for a well-run kitchen. Chapter 5. The magic of acid and salt balancing. Now let's talk about balancing flavors. You can't just rely on salt and pepper, you need acidity. It's like adding that final touch of seasoning that makes all the difference. Think of it like this. Salt enhances flavor, but acid brightens it. A squeeze of lemon juice or a splash of vinegar can lift a dish from bland to brilliant in seconds. Soups and stews, for example. They can sometimes taste flat, lacking that certain something. A dash of vinegar or a squeeze of lemon juice at the end of cooking adds depth and complexity. Even greasy dishes benefit from a touch of acidity. Cuts through those heavy flavors and adds a refreshing zing. It's like magic. And don't forget about salads and marinades. Acids like citrus or vinegar are your best friends here. They add that zesty kick that makes your taste buds sing. Remember, it's all about balance. Start small and taste as you go. You'll be amazed at how such a simple trick can elevate your cooking to a whole new level. Chapter 6. Use residual heat for better results. One of the biggest mistakes I see home cooks making is not understanding the power of residual heat. It's called carryover cooking, and it's a game changer, especially for proteins. When you take meat off the heat, it doesn't stop cooking. The internal temperature continues to rise. Take it off the heat a few degrees below your desired doneness. Let it rest, and it'll continue cooking to juicy perfection. The same goes for pasta and grains. Remove them from the heat while they still have a bit of bite, cover them, and let them steam. It'll make them plump and fluffy, not soggy and overcooked. Take eggs off the heat early, they'll continue cooking from residual heat. Mastering residual heat takes practice, but it's worth it. You'll end up with perfectly cooked dishes every time. Now, let's talk about being smart in the kitchen. You think I got to where I am by wasting money on fancy single-use ingredients? No, I look for versatility, ingredients that can do double, even triple duty. Take lemons, for example. Not just for your G&T, you donkey. Lemons add brightness to sweet and savory dishes, make a cracking marinade, and can even be used in cleaning. And garlic? My personal favorite. Essential for savory dishes, obviously, but have you tried roasting a whole head? Spread it on crusty bread, and you've got yourself a gourmet treat. Yogurt is another superstar. Use it in dressings, marinades, desserts, even baking. It adds a tangy twist and a healthy dose of probiotics. Having a well-stocked pantry with these multi-purpose ingredients is like having a secret weapon in your culinary arsenal. You can whip up a delicious meal without breaking the bank or spending hours searching for that one obscure spice. Remember, a well-stocked pantry is a happy pantry, and a happy pantry means a happy cook. Now, if you want to impress your dinner guests, we need to talk about searing. A good sear is the difference between a bland boiled chicken breast and a restaurant-quality meal. It's all about that beautiful caramelized crust. That's where the flavor lives, and the key is high heat. Get that pan screaming hot before you even think about adding your ingredients. We're talking smoking hot, oil shimmering, and don't even think about using olive oil for this. It has a low smoke point and will burn. We want something neutral, like vegetable or canola oil. Now pat your meat or vegetables dry before they hit the pan. Any excess moisture will cause steaming, and we want a good sear, not steamed vegetables. And don't overcrowd the pan. Give each piece of food enough space to breathe. If you overcrowd the pan, the temperature will drop, and you'll end up steaming instead of searing. Mastering the sear takes practice, but once you get it right, you'll never go back. It's the secret to juicy proteins, caramelized vegetables, and restaurant-quality flavor at home. Look, I get it. Life gets busy, you've got work, family, social lives, but that's no excuse for resorting to takeaway every night. This is where batch cooking comes in. It's a lifesaver for busy people who still want to eat well. Pick a day, put on some music, and cook up a storm. Think of it as a culinary marathon. Choose recipes that freeze well, like casseroles, soups, stews. These are your freezer heroes. Once everything is cooked, let it cool completely. Then, portion it out into individual containers. This makes for easy reheating on those crazy weeknights when you don't have time to even think about cooking. And don't forget to label everything clearly with the date and contents. There's nothing worse than playing culinary roulette with an unidentifiable frozen brick. Trust me, a freezer full of pre-prepped meals is a godsend on those hectic days. No more last-minute dashes to the supermarket or settling for unhealthy takeout. Now, let's talk about spices. Those little jars of flavor can transform a dish from bland to brilliant. But those pre-made blends from the supermarket, they're often overpriced and lacking in freshness. Making your own spice blends is not only more cost-effective, but it allows you to control the quality and customize the flavors to your liking. Take taco seasoning, for example. A simple blend of chili powder, cumin, garlic powder, and smoked paprika blows those store-bought packets out of the water. Or, how about Italian seasoning? Ditch the pre-made stuff and create your own blend with dried basil, oregano, rosemary, and thyme. You control the quality and the ratios, resulting in a flavor explosion. And curry powder? Forget those bland, generic blends. Toast and grind your own mix of turmeric, cumin, coriander, and ginger for a curry powder that will knock your socks off. Experiment, be bold with your flavors. You'll be amazed at what you can create. And the best part? You'll know exactly what's going into your food. No hidden nasties or preservatives. Just pure, unadulterated flavor. And that's a wrap on our 10 kitchen secrets everyone should know. Incorporating these tips into your routine can change the way you cook, save you time, and help you create better tasting dishes. From mastering knife skills to using acids effectively, each secret is designed to elevate your home-cooked meals and make kitchen life a breeze. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all our upcoming kitchen hacks and recipes. Let us know in the comments which tip you're excited to try out first, or if you have any kitchen secrets of your own to share. Happy cooking, and see you in the next video.